And we're here. Welcome to the Roshlin podcast. I'm your host, Roshlin Perkins. And today we got a slammer today. And all I got to say today is he wasn't ready. Zerka, what's going on, man? You catching L's out here, man. What's up, baby? Yo, the thing about it, too, this is the crazy part. This is why I'm going crazy today. Zerka was popping all that crazy shit, talking about, yeah, he could say nigga, he could say this, he could do that, nobody's not gonna stop him. Anybody pull up, you know what, I'm pulling up, I'm laying niggas down. Yo, he was talking hood shit. Now niggas got him on camera getting beat up by some skinny nigga. And the thing about it, yo, we're gonna talk about that today, but we ain't gonna get all into it today. We got a crazy episode. We got crazy topics today. Crazy topic. And the thing about it, I thought I had great topics, but today, man, I'm excited. And when I say I'm excited, I'm excited. Before we even start the show, don't forget to subscribe and donate, cash apps, whatnot and stuff like that. Just have a great time just listening to us and stuff. And also I want today I talked to my uncle. He's locked up right now. If y'all wanna, send him some dough, He don't need it. He always has money, but at the end of the day, just to show him some love, just because of me and stuff like that. Just if you can do it, just do it. Go to Norfolk Correctional Center, Mark Perkins. He's another Perkins, but at the end of the day, like I said, he doesn't need it. But also, shout out to my uncle. I spoke to him and everything and stuff. He said he's getting out soon. He did 10 years. He did just about 10 years and stuff. Uh, his case is crazy and stuff. He ain't no snitch. He don't do none of that. He's 10 toes down. Whatever situation he got himself into, he took it like a man and just did it. And they were throwing 30 years at him the second time. The first time they're throwing 57. So it's just he took the years. He plead. He didn't cooperate. He can't cooperate on himself if you really want to be honest. But at the end of the day, shout out to my uncle. This might give you another, clue of who I am. Because I know I don't got no pictures up or anything and stuff like that. I'm not like no ugly nigga or anything. But it's just I don't like to expose myself just yet and stuff. And like I only show people who I am. The people that I talk to, do business with and stuff. They need to know who I am and stuff. Just in case so they don't get hoodwinked. But today, we got a crazy show. Yeah, we talked about DJ Act. We thought that was the craziest shit that's gonna happen this month. But November, as ECW always says, November to remember, man. Cause today, man, we got a show today, man. We're gonna talk about Gunna. And the reason why we're talking about Gunna because Big U is vouching for him, and Big U. He's the man in California. He been out there, but we also got to talk about why is he, co-signing for this man. Then also we got to talk about your boy Zerka. Zerka's this is why I got to tell people all the time. I always say Zerka is an upcoming podcaster in this game, but at the end of this, but right now, he's looking crazy as fuck right now. I don't know if he's on a book of sugar or he's just doing too much and stuff like that. But like right now, we got to talk about this man. We got to talk about him and HS. I don't know who HS is as it is right now. It's just like, just some shit went down with those two. The next thing we got to talk about is Kodak Black. Kodak Black, he out here, I don't know if he's fitting all up this shit or I'm gonna tell you what my opinion and what I think this motherfucker's on right now, and like, this motherfucker ain't looking too good out here. And the next person we're gonna talk about is Yvonne Oji. She is the real official tissue. We thinking about the movie 40-year-old virgin. This lady is the 40-year-old. She's the real 40-year-old version. This lady is a actress and a comedian, and nobody never bust her back through. And like, you know what? Before we start, we gotta big up to her, because we know how much power that takes. Because at the end of the day, the opposite sex, man, is always attracts, and like nobody bust her down, and nobody never did nothing to her and stuff like that. She's living like what motherfuckers really supposed to be living like, but in this era, man, it's an over sexualized country or world that we're living in. If we're living in the Middle East, you can't get your back bust through, but in the in the US and the UK, you can. But but today we're gonna start off with our man, our people's Gunna. Jesus Christ, Gunna. If anybody don't know who Gunna is I think Atlanta rapper. He's an Atlanta rapper. I don't know if he was signed to YSL, but he was a good friend of Gunna. I mean, not Gunna, but of Young Thug. They got hit with a RICO case. And when you get hit with a RICO case, there's a 95% of chance you're going to jail for over 20 years. Those are RICO cases right there, because they deal with evidence and they don't be fucking around with not knowing if you did what you did. That means they have evidence on you. And when Gunna went up in the court, when this motherfucker went up in court, I don't even think he lasted a month in prison. This motherfucker started telling courts that, like, yo, YSL is a gang. He's not a part of it. They're a record label as well, but basically they're a gang and they're an organized gang. So it's like you're gonna get hit with a RICO case. It's because if people don't know where RICO cases came from, it came from technically the mob, because they couldn't catch what the mob was doing and all the illegal shit that they were doing back in the days. But when they got hit for like 20, 50 years. That's why when you see these mobsters they go down for like 15 to 20 years, and they go down for, oh man, I used to go out with a girl whose father was a mobster of Revere. Motherfucker had like 15 kids, but he was a good guy to me. He was good to me and stuff like that. And like, I would never say anything bad about that man, because that man, I don't know, because I met that man when he was like in his 80s and 90s. His daughter was like 18 at the time. She was around 18 years old. And like, he was good to me. This motherfucker had this military dog that jump out the window when he has to use the bathroom, jump right back in and stuff like that. So, like, I have nothing to say about the Italian mob and shit like that. And it's like, if I did, I'll go in. I don't give a fuck. At the time, if you live in the hood, they don't come into the hood like they used to do back in the 40s and 50s and stuff. It was like the hood, them niggas is bad for business. That's why they don't go to the hood. I remember my man was like, one of his right hand man. He's like, yo, I'll drop you off. He's like, where you want me to drop you off at? I was like, yo, drop me off in Jamaica Plain. I ain't going over there. He's like, what? It's bad for business. He told me the truth. He's like, yo, over there is bad for business. They get, they turn up there basically. But I just told him drop me off at Wonderland. So yeah, and the mob won't go nowhere near the fucking hoods and shit like that. They try to stay out that. The thing about it, they try to stay off the radar, and I have to respect that. But this man, Gunna, once he get locked up, man, he starts singing like like he was a part of the symphony orchestra, man. And the thing about it's crazy, man, because the shit that he spit, and like, yo, I got that man might have to change his name. That man might have to change his name, Gunna, man. That shit's not fitting him, man. It's this man is in a situation. Motherfuckers out here calling him a rat, leaving cheese on his fucking Maybachs and shit, man. Like, Niggas is out here really disrespecting niggas and stuff like that. And what's so crazy about it? It's like the person who's defending him, he's the man in the streets, Big U. You know, shout out to Big U, but it's this doesn't look good for him too because at the end of the day, it's like this is. I don't know how the West Coast goes, but if you hanging out with a rat, it's like you're a rat by association in the East Coast. It's like, yo, you ain't supposed to be hanging out with those niggas. You know, it's just that's how I was taught when I was younger. It's like, yo, don't hang out with that guy. That guy will get you in trouble. He's a snitch by association. You'll be a snitch by association. It's just it's like, yo, somebody shooting out your car and stuff like that. It's like, yo, you're an accessory. You know, it's like you're going to jail because you're associated with this nigga and you was there. You know, and that's not how you want to be portrayed, especially if you like walking in these streets and stuff. And even if you're not a street person, you just, you want to just do your own thing. You just don't want to be around those type of people because, yo, bullets don't have any names on it. But this nigga Gunna, he don't give a fuck. He ain't saying nothing. He's not replying to it because at the end of the day, I feel like personally he don't know what to say. You know, and what fuck Big U up? Because I always tell people all the time, Big U is a former, I guess, California Crip. I don't know if he still claims them and stuff because he's an OG. He probably grandfathered out of the motherfucker, man, because he already did like over 20 years, I believe. I don't know, but Big U, he protects a lot of people when they come into California. Also, he was the manager, I think, of Nipsey. So like if people don't know everybody know who Nipsey is. Nipsey, I guess he was supposed to be the next big thing. He was the truth. He was telling the truth. He wasn't acting. This is who he was. He's like, you love him, you hate him, you hate him. Just respect him. And what fucked up Big U, and this is where everybody is like trying to pick. Basically, niggas is picking sides over Big U because Big U's talking about like, yo, this nigga needs paperwork. But if you have a video in this nigga in court saying that like, yo, YSL is a gang in a record label, he's not part of it. Basically, the nigga's cooperating. Niggas look at that as cooperating. And the thing about it, he's saying, oh yeah, you need paperwork for that shit. You need paperwork. Like everybody's supposed to, I don't know. It's just like you need paperwork, but if everybody's seeing it, it's different, And like my whole opinion on it, like personally, I do think he's a snitch, And I wouldn't even call him a snitch. I think he dry snitched. And what I mean by dry snitch, he told why by pulling himself out of the situation. So he's a dry. It's like saying like, yo, who threw this rock? It wasn't me. You gotta look at them other niggas that did it. It wasn't me. All I can tell you, it wasn't me. Instead of saying, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. You basically dry snitching. Yo, it wasn't me. Look at them other niggas. And then this nigga talk about he don't need paperwork. Like, nigga, when have a nigga never need paperwork if they seen it on video talking in court that this nigga saying like, yo, YSL is a gang. These niggas be getting busy out here. Like, come on, Big U. Like, yo, you been in this game too long, man. There's no technicality to shit, man. Like, and the thing about it, I can't even say Big. I gotta call him Unc because I have to call him Unc because you respect niggas like that. When you respect nigga, you call him uncle, auntie, and stuff like. That's a nigga you have to respect, Big U. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, this ain't brain science, my nigga. Like Big U, you know what's going on. I know this nigga's he been friend with your son and shit like that and all this other cool shit. But at the end of the day, this is where you need to separate yourself and your family from it. Because at the end of the day, anything ever happens and you probably not into that bullshit anymore. But let's say some bullshit happens. Do you really want to rely on this nigga? Cause nigga, we know what cooperation. The definition of cooperation is giving information to the law enforcement. Did this nigga get information to the law enforcement that YSL is a gang? Yeah, they probably know it, but now they got proof that them niggas is a gang. It's a gang, you know? He gave evidence. You know, I know you love this nigga like an uncle or like your son, a second son, but like, yo, you gotta separate that shit, yo. This is, nigga, you gotta look at everything that you've been in jail for. Nigga, you throwing all that shit out the window, my nigga. I know you're trying to help the community and shit like that, but you're not helping the community doing this bullshit. Try to hoodwink niggas and telling this nigga, and the thing about, I see niggas backing you up. Like, I get it. You was an OG, but come on, my nigga. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Are we gonna lie to ourselves and say, like, yo, this nigga didn't really snitch? Like, this nigga didn't bite the cheese? Like, yeah, that's your nigga, but like, he did what he did, nigga. As Star always says, yo, I got things to do, my nigga. I got things to do, nigga. That nigga had things to do, and he wasn't trying to be in jail for Christmas. He was trying to see his family for Christmas. By any means necessary. Now let's ask this question, Big U. What happened that was your son in that situation? And that nigga did what he did. Would you still look at that nigga as an uncle or a son? I mean, a nephew or a son? Or he did that to one of your cousins or your nephews? Would you look at that nigga as a family? Like, my nigga, we can't play both sides right now. It's like, yo, I know we all using emotions right now because, you know, Gunna's family. But what he did. He cooperated. Like, nigga, it's not. The nigga, this is what we have to figure out. Is this nigga a civilian or is this nigga a foot soldier? Because the nigga was talking like he's a soldier. Was he flogging? What, is this not him? Now, Big U, can you please explain that to us? We know he already did some bullshit, but at the end of the day, he did more than bullshit. He told. The nigga told. I know you don't want to admit it, but I know you care for the nigga. I know you have family. Come on, Big U, man. You doing too much right now, man. And at the end of the day, niggas look up to you. And the reason why niggas look up to you, man, because you did everything. You did everything for the game. You protect niggas in California when niggas came down there. You told niggas not to don't do things that not supposed to do. Even when niggas did things, you know, them niggas didn't listen to you. You let them handle that shit by themselves. You let them niggas handle it. Like, yo, my nigga, you have to deal with the consequences. This nigga snitched. That's a no-no. That's basically rule number 2. That's basically rule number 2. Do not cooperate with law enforcement, my nigga. Because he don't want to stay in there. And the thing about it, I don't even think his charges would have been crazy like that. Nigga talk about that ain't his gun. This ain't... Nigga. That's your boy. What happened if this nigga snitch on you? Are you gonna say this nigga... He didn't snitch. There ain't no paperwork. Nigga. You can't do that, my nigga. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You see the same video that I seen. You see the same video with this nigga agreeing that, like, yo, YSL is a gang. When you do that, you just giving them proof that that shit's an organized gang. and you can hit them niggas with RICO. And I don't even think that shit was hit with RICO until that nigga okayed the shit. Like, yeah, that shit's a gang. And niggas is making money off of pills and all that shit. Because don't forget, RICO's. There's two things about RICO's. They have evidence that you did it already. But I don't think they had evidence. Because down south RICO is different from the East Coast RICO. East Coast RICO, they already know that you did it. It's 95% and you going to jail. But when you go down south, niggas get hit with RICOs. I don't think them niggas know. I think those laws is different. They gotta prove that shit. You know how many niggas we seen celebrities got hit with RICO cases and they were supposed to be in jail for 20 years? And they're not in jail? Like my uncle got hit. The nigga I was just saying, like, yo, send some money. So that nigga got hit with a RICO case. He beat his RICO case because the FBI ran up in his house without a warrant. So they had to dismiss everything. And he didn't want to fight no more where they reappealed the case. This nigga, and the thing about it, what's so crazy too, they raided the wrong house before. They raided the shit that I guess was affiliated with him. Allegedly. They caught everybody. They didn't even know my uncle was a part of that shit. He was just driving a motherfucking car. But they knew what they were supposed to know. They had shit tapped. Yes, they knew most of the motherfuckers was part of that shit, but they had no proof that that shit was a gang until this nigga said something. Like, the shit sounds crazy and stuff, but I don't think Atlanta knew. Don't forget, elections is coming up, and these niggas out here doing dumb shit for almost 10 years. Them niggas hasn't got pressed. Them niggas was making money off of. They was using the YSO as the fucking as a record label. And it was really a drug organization. Only way they would know that is because this nigga told them. They could have been like, yo, this shit's a record label. Look at, we got we got receipts. This is how much money we're bringing in. This is what we're doing. These are the tours that we're going on. But this nigga who couldn't handle prison for less than a month or less than a few weeks talk about YSO's a gang. I'm not a part of it. I'm a rapper. And don't think I'm trying to disrespect Big U. I still, is like I said, I see him as an unk. But his accreditation and shit, yo, that shit's out the window. That's just gonna go out the window. This nigga might make some music and shit, but niggas ain't gonna respect him in the hood. Like, niggas, stay out in them suburbs, my nigga. Be with them white niggas. Be with the white boys, with the fucking hoochie daddies, with the fucking polo shirts. Playing polo, nigga. Cause this shit is not for you. You are not built that way. First of all, I don't even know Young Thug. Nigga who acts like your brother is not always your brother. You still, that's where Young Thug fucked up at. Having a fucking heart. You can't have a heart in that gang. In that type of game, you're not supposed to have a heart. Have a heart for a few niggas. But at the end of the day, you play the shit like chess. I could love a nigga. I could love my peoples all day, every day. But if I'm playing a dangerous game, they're a piece off the chessboard. They're the bishop or the rook or the pawn. You know? And the thing about, this is why I respect about 50. If we ever seen Power, I'm talking about with Ghost. You see, everything was a chess move. It's like that whole TV show was about him, about Ghost playing chess. Ghost got checkmated by his own piece that he thought was his piece. Because somebody else wanted to be king. Guess who wanted to be king? His son. There's no love in the heart of that city, my nigga. Plain and simple. And like he should have knew that. That's where that nigga fucked up. Everything is a chess move. Oh, he's a soldier? This is how he moves? Okay, we're gonna make this nigga a bishop or a rook. The nigga the bishop? The bishop, and you look at it, the bishop was always, what's my man's name? Tommy. He was the one moving wildly. He was the one moving directly, like, not like how a real person is supposed to move. He was doing the work like a pawn, but he was moving faster, quieter. It is, you could just see a bishop always moves that type of way. You know? And who was the queen? Was it Queen Tasha or Angela? We would never know. But those two, the two bishops, excuse me, the two bishops was Kanan, and Tommy. Kanan got knocked off the board. You know? But you're always supposed to have an endpoint, and that's the thing. And I think this is where Young Thug fucked up, because he didn't have an ending. His ending wasn't supposed to be doing all selling drugs. His ending was like, yo, let me live lovely. Let me go legit. And that's why I said, like, yo, this is why a lot of hood niggas love Ghost. He had an ending. He had a limit. Most niggas don't have limits. Most niggas doesn't have limits, and this is what happens when you don't have. Even when you do have limits, shit happens. Shit happens. You know how many people I see people do the same old bullshit but don't have endings? They think they're gonna be a drug dealer for the rest of their life. They think they're gonna be a hood person for the rest of their life, and don't have no backup plan. And like the illest shit I ever heard in my life is like, yo, the streets don't have health insurance. So some bullshit happens to you, man. You're gonna have, it is what it is. Somebody's gotta pay for that shit. So all I'm saying is like, Big U, just please explain what's going on, man. Like, why you think that there has to be paperwork when there's video? I just want you to explain that. Like, I'm confused. That's if you want to. If you don't, it's just straight. You know, we could just keep on making content out of the bullshit that was going on. Cause you didn't have to say anything. Personally, you didn't have to say anything. We could have just kept on like, yo, what this nigga's on. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is everybody's favorite podcaster, Zherka. The real Vanilla Ice. This nigga is the modern day Vanilla Ice. And the reason why I say he's the modern day Vanilla Ice, because this nigga think he's black because he was raised by black people. This is what he told niggas on No Jumper. Nigga, I watch everything. I try to watch everything. I don't watch every day. I try to watch everything. So if I get a little bit of information that most people don't see, nigga, I'm gonna talk about it. Zherka, man, Zherka's he fucking up right now. And the thing about it, this nigga's pressing people talking shit to people, disrespecting people. Like we already know he disrespect bitches all day. He don't respect the bitches from OnlyFans and shit like that. And shout out for all the hoes doing OnlyFans and shit. Do what you do. Niggas is gonna the pervs is gonna pay for your shit. And don't know what? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. I paid for my first OnlyFans just to do some research. And today I'm gonna tell you, OnlyFans is trash. To me, it's trash. I don't know why niggas pay for that shit. If you're gonna watch that, y'all motherfuckers better watch Pornhub or X videos or some shit like that. All jokes aside. Or just look that shit up on Google or some shit. Jesus Christ. But your nigga Zherka, man, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So, two things happened. The first thing is this nigga was talking shit to some black dude in a house. The nigga called him racist. He's like, stop saying racist shit. Zherka act like he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Then try to, go at the nigga like he was about that. He's like, nigga, he's like, yo, I'm gonna put my hands on you. Basically, the nigga's like, I'm gonna put my hands on you, Zherka. Don't tell a nigga to do it. Zherka said, then do it. What? And that's all she wrote, man. Man put his hands on her, whooped his ass. Zherka's boys got beat up. Is it Zherka, what the fuck, man? You ain't got security? You talking about you got money out here? You ain't walking out. You walking out here with security? Nigga, what's going on, bro? Then the little midget little nigga or small dwarf, whatever y'all niggas call small people nowadays, man. This nigga's like, yo, Zherka, I didn't feel that. I wasn't feeling that. This nigga Zherka could basically eat a dick. That's what this nigga was saying. I don't like how he talked to me and this and that. This nigga was being racist. And like, her niggas don't like that shit, Zherka. And I've been telling, this is what I've been told people. You can watch the episodes. And I told y'all, I was like, some niggas is not gonna go for that shit. And remember what I was saying? I was like, I'm not saying these niggas is jailbirds, but there's niggas that just don't give a fuck and they don't mind going to jail. So they'll put their hands on you. You just gotta meet that right nigga. There's niggas right now who can't carry guns. There's a reason why they can't carry guns, nigga. These niggas can't carry guns because they're felons. These niggas don't mind going to jail. They're basically, that's their second home, nigga. Like, Wack could talk all that shit. The nigga ain't gonna really fight you like that because at the end of the day, he has a lot to lose. That nigga's making millions right now. He's making money. Why would he want you to stop his cash flow because you want to be a dickhead? Because you want to prove to some other niggas that you're about some shit. Shit that he was probably doing like 30, 40, 50 years ago. Like, let's be honest. That's why when I be looking at him and Brick Baby be arguing, Wack ain't gonna fight Big Baby. And the reason why, because Wack got too much money. Wack ain't trying to fight. That nigga's trying to make the dollar. He's trying to make that everyday dollar. And like you can even look at it and no jumper. Wack is making more money. And the thing about it is just because of experience. Brick Baby's gonna make money. He's gonna make a lot of money in the future. It's just right now, I think he's getting comfortable for what he's doing. And the thing about it, I know Adam ain't gonna want him to do his own show. But if Brick Baby does his own show in like 2 or 3 years, yo, they're gonna have to do something else, man. Cause AD's making some money. Even though if Adam wanna hate on him, AD's making money. He's probably not making the money that he used to making. But this nigga only do what? what was he saying? He does like 2 shows a week. This nigga does 2 shows a week, and he makes decent money. Like, I think this is where Adam fucks up at. He thinks everybody wants to be a millionaire. Because anybody could be a millionaire. All you gotta do is sell your soul. You know, Adam already sold his soul. This nigga pimps out his wife. You know, the nigga disrespects everybody. He does all of that shit. Because you gotta look at it. Beef sells fucking content. If you beefing with somebody, niggas is gonna look at your content. Like, let's be honest. This nigga sold his soul. For Adam to get out that situation that he was in with that young girl, that nigga had to pimp out his own girl. Everybody stopped talking about that shit once he pimped out his own girl. His wife. Like I said, I watched the shit. Yo, and then the nigga was destroying your wife, my nigga. You could call it mid. I call it destruction, my nigga. It was destruction, nigga. Then, and the crazy part about it too, like I said, I research everything. Adam, I seen your content, your adult content. Your shit's mid, my nigga. Like I told you, I do research of everything. Everything. And I'm not trying to shit on you and stuff like that. It's just like, yo, my nigga. I feel like when we say content or even like entertainment, there was no entertainment in the your content. There was no entertainment. Like, yeah, you did your thing, woo, 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 but at the end of the day, it was just regular, my nigga. It was some Reggie. You know, and it like hopefully it'll get better, but my nigga, you can't be throwing out niggas telling niggas that they do a mid job, my nigga. You're not even a porn star, my nigga. And the reason why I say you're not a porn star, my nigga, because if you look at the definition of a porn star is basically an adult actress or actor that does sexual content. Nigga, you don't do that professionally, my nigga. You're just an OnlyFans boy. Your wife is probably a porn star, but you're not a porn star, my nigga. And that's the question that we gotta ask. This is the question of the episode. Is Adam a porn star or he's just an adult entertainer? Because adult entertainer could just be OnlyFans, but a porn star does movies, porn movies. Is he? Yeah. Is he or is he not? Or he just does content? I consider his wife probably a porn star, semi sorta, borderline porn star. But it's just, I think she's big because of him, because of his content. But I don't think like I said, it's that shit is a gray line. To me, it's a gray line. It will always be a gray line. You know, and we can't be, cherry picking and all this and that and stuff. And like, but back to Zherka, it just, Zherka, what's going on, man? And like, I personally, this nigga, the second nigga who fucked him up, his name is HS. He got a long ass name like HS Tiki Talkie or some shit like that. Tiki Talkie, some shit like that. But his content, he does he does content too. Zerka pulled up on old boy and stuff. Zerka threw the first punch. Zerka pulled up. Zerka thought shit was all sweet. But reality kicked in and Zerka got his ass whooped, man. All on, and the crazy shit, the shit was online. It was on trending. How is this shit on trending, Zerka? What's going on? Zerka. Let me find out your bark is bigger than your bite. That situation got crazy. Niggas is laughing. Like, yo, Aiden Ross is laughing at you, my nigga. And Aiden Ross is some little Jewish kid that lives in the suburbs. He'll never get in a fight. He'll call the police on niggas. And this is why I always told those type. This is why I said about Act. And this is why I say he's a journalist. But this is also I said I don't think he's like hip hop, but he's a journalist. And the reason why I say that is because you gotta be out this in the streets. Situations like this happens, you can't call the police. You just gotta take the L. Zerka took the L. He's like, yo, I'm out of here. I ain't calling the police. And this is what you have to give Zerka. It's like, yo, he took the L. It's funny. It's crazy. And he has to do a lot of damage control. But this nigga didn't call the police. And this is what he learned. And this is why I said I kind of believed him when he was like, yeah, I was raised by a black woman. Nigga didn't call the police. He just left and went home. Because when shit like that happen, you fighting in the streets, nigga, you almost get hit by a car, nigga, you get the fuck out of there. You get the fuck out of there. And when I say he got fucked up, yo, all this memes. And the thing about it, Andrew Tate, he's going to talk his shit because, you know, niggas talking shit to Andrew Tate. But at the end of the day, if Andrew Tate talks shit, he's a hypocrite. And the reason why, because when the nigga was in jail and he got out of jail, this nigga was on some Muslim shit. And this is why I say about all these niggas. Every time these niggas go to jail, these niggas want to be Muslim out here. I don't know if Andrew Tate was fucking scared in Romanian prison, but the nigga came out Muslim, my nigga. I guess the booty warrior was out there in Romania, nigga. Jesus Christ, nigga. Yo, the booty warrior almost got Andrew Tate's, my nigga. This is what I'm saying. I know I'm talking shit, but Andrew Tate's, I think the booty warrior almost got you and your brother. I don't know about your brother, but you, my nigga, that shit scared you straight, my nigga, that you became Muslim, my nigga. That nigga came out with a motherfucking kufi and a fucking fade, nigga. Yo, shout out to Andrew Tate, my nigga. That nigga came out with a kufi, nigga. Yo. Yo. I'm joking, everybody. The nigga didn't wear no kufi, my nigga, but the nigga came out Muslim, my nigga. My nigga came out with the dashiki, man, with the colorful dashiki, nigga. That nigga, it came out, put the rug on the floor and everything. Nigga started praying once he got out of jail, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking with you, Andrew Tate, man. I'm fucking with you, Andrew. Oh shit. Top G, man. The top Allah's favorite fucking soldier over there, man. Shout out to the Muslim niggas and shit like that. I'm not Muslim, but yo. But only way I think Zerka could fix this shit Personally, he's gonna have to rebrand, my nigga. And the reason why I say he has to rebrand, you gotta have to talk to his PR. Like, yo, we're gonna have to. We might have to go a different way, my nigga. Because if you pulling up saying you're masculine and you just got beat up by some little Indian nigga, my nigga, you look crazy out here. Hmm. I'm not saying niggas that are Indian can't fight, because you got the Great Khali, you got Jinder Mahal, you got Dasim off of fucking Street Fighter. Like, yo, you got all them Indian niggas. You even got the Indian bodybuilder nigga. I think he's like vegan or some shit. But my nigga, that nigga, yo, it wasn't good luck, my nigga. That's why I say you might need a PR team to see what's the next place that you're gonna go, my nigga. Cause that whole HS situation is, yo, that shit was crazy, my nigga. And also, like I said, you might have to rebrand because that shit hurt your brand, my nigga. That masculine, all this other shit. That's why I was like, yo, why you think niggas don't take Candace Owens, like, that masculinity shit serious? Look at her husband. Her husband ain't built that way, my nigga. Her husband ain't masculine. Especially them UK fucking royal family niggas. They have everybody do their shit. Them niggas is fucking zesty niggas. Like, come on, let's look at the real royal family. When George Washington came over here from the UK, the nigga, this is what I tell niggas all the time. George Washington was the first gay nigga. And the reason why I say that, nigga had spandex on. The nigga had the little fucking figure skating shirt on with the brassiere. Fucking had makeup on with a wig. The nigga had the Coach boots on and shit. Yo, the nigga was, nigga, what you call that shit, my nigga? The first gay fucking president, my nigga. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all niggas. I'm telling you, I think George Washington was the first gay nigga to be a president. First gay president. He probably wasn't openly gay, but he was gay. That nigga went to war for 10 years and didn't go see his wife. The fuck you think he was doing? Busting niggas' backs open. Busting the Native Indians' backs open. You know how that's UK. That's all UK. That's all English people. That's y'all people. And that's why, oh, George Washington first gay president, nigga. George Washington. Look at that nigga. Look at that nigga's picture. Anything masculine about that nigga. That's Candace Owens' husband right there. Them UK niggas. All jokes aside. But my opinion, like I said, is like they're gonna have to do damage control, my nigga. They're gonna have to stop shit. They're gonna have to do something different. The nigga might have to even go Oprah on niggas. He might have to, have an Oprah set. The nigga got kicked off a Kick. Was the Kick.com joint. Like, nigga, how you get demonetized and you got beat up at the same time, my nigga? Yo, you look crazy out here, bro. You know? You're just like, yo, it's not a good look, man. It's just very embarrassing. And another thing I'm gonna tell you to do, my nigga, you need to sign all that money you got. You need to sign up for the karate classes with the little kids and shit, my nigga. Nigga, sign up with the karate kids with the little kids that the niggas teach you about karate. Or nigga, if you don't even want to do that, nigga, do self-defense classes with all the bitches who got domestic violence on them, my nigga. That's what you do, nigga. Nigga, you talk about women all the time, my nigga. Yo, the women might give you a peace of mind, like, yo, actually, you gotta be careful with the women. Them women might fuck you up, my nigga, because nigga, after they see that tape, it's like, oh, you bitch ass nigga, I'll fuck you up. The domestic violence women will be pressing you, nigga. You gotta be careful too, bro, when you take them self defense classes, my nigga. So Yo, Zerka, you out here wilding, my nigga. But yo, I hope I know you got demonetized, man. But yo, you could fix this shit, bro. Don't even worry. But before I get into anything else, let me ask y'all. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Remember that guy I was telling y'all that I gave my knife to and like almost got me stabbed by some other dude and stuff like that because I violated on the kid. Yo, I don't know if y'all know. Every time I tell you this dude, when I say he was like Zerka, my dude, like he always wanted to fight, but he never won a fight. Every time I seen him, he never won a fight. You know, he got beat up by this one skinny little Cape Verdean kid. Man, kid almost tried to hit him with his bag. Motherfucker had a chain in there, a big ass lock chain in that motherfucker. That nigga did some sucker shit, my nigga, but yo, I had to stop the kid. I was like, yo, no. Up and up, up and up. Nigga was scared. Cause the thing about it, he was like Zerka, he run his mouth so much like, this nigga beat up everybody and shit. And the nigga wasn't even built that way. The nigga, yo, like I said, he said some shit to some Spanish kids in the projects. Nigga got stabbed up in front of his girl. So the nigga lived, but I've been telling that nigga like, yo, you can't be doing that shit. But yo, I heard when he was in jail, he was like, yo, he was beating up niggas and stuff. He sucker punched some nigga from that, he wasn't fucking with and stuff like that. But that shit ain't good, man. Like, yo, Zerka. Yo, let's go get some self defense classes, my nigga. Or take some BBJ, the Brazilian, no, the BJJ, the Brazilian Jiu Jitsus or some shit, my nigga. Yo, your boy Dylan Danielson, man. Yo, you don't like that nigga, but yo, that nigga could help you out from not getting beat up and shit. That nigga will teach you. He'll teach you some shit, my nigga. That nigga probably won more fights than you ever won. Yo. But again, donate to the Venmo or the PayPal or the Super Chat. And if anything, just, leave a comment and subscribe to the show and stuff like that. But the next thing we're going to talk about is Kodak Black. So my question is that nigga the new Gator from Jungle Fever, nigga? Is he the Samuel L. Jackson nigga from Jungle Fever, Gator? Yo, if you don't know who that nigga is, y'all gotta go watch. Y'all need to research Gator from fucking Jungle Fever. Is that the new Kodak right now? That nigga do anything for $1, my nigga. Well, the whole situation with this nigga was on the Breakfast Club. He was sedated off of something. He was high. He was high as a motherfucking kite. I don't even think the nigga. I couldn't even watch that shit. That shit was so embarrassing and stuff. And like, I always tell niggas, don't put that shit on black people, man. That nigga's Haitian, so I know like y'all like to clump niggas up when shit is wrong, but y'all gotta clump that shit up on with the Haitians and shit. Haitians and niggas from Florida, my nigga. Y'all niggas like to separate niggas as all the time when y'all Haitian niggas do something good. Y'all gonna take this shit with the bad, So, and I like Haitian people too, Like I always tell people, Haitian girl got good coochie and stuff like that. Definitely, Haitian girls always got the good coochie. I don't know. That's why Sukihana be giving her, getting her back blown out. Cause I think she's Haitian, man. But Haitian girls got good coochie, my nigga. But I always tell niggas all the time, they got that voodoo pussy, man. You keep on coming back and shit like that, If you ain't got no like no remedy to like any blessings on you, my nigga, you might be going back and forth to that Haitian girl. Trust me, I know. But yeah, this whole shit with Kodak Black, he was sedated and shit like that. Niggas was worried about this nigga. And the thing about it, when black people do worry about niggas, we like, yo, we hope this nigga's all right. Go get this nigga some help and stuff like that. You know, niggas always take that shit wrong. This nigga flipped out. This nigga Kodak Black flipped out on Ray J and a few other niggas. Only Ray J responded because the nigga don't. This is what I think. The nigga took offense of this. I think Ray J took offense. Them niggas both took offense of some shit because Ray J was like, yo, you know, help this man out, man. It's sad to see this nigga looking like this. This nigga look a hot mess. Like I told you, the nigga look like Gator, nigga, from Jungle Fever. Doped out and everything. And Ray J was like, yo, he was worried about him. Just as a black man, because like I said, black people always think of everybody as black. From the Caribbeans to West Africa. That's, to me, only people I think is black is the Caribbean islands, Latinos, and West Africans and West and Central Africans. All them other niggas, East African, South African, that's a different type of black niggas. All jokes aside, that's what I just believe. That's how I was raised. But, oh yeah, Haiti, because Haitian people don't consider that shit though Caribbean islands and stuff. Oh yeah, and the Virgin Islands too. But this is what I always tell people too. You gotta be careful what you talk, how you talk to niggas. This nigga was talking to Ray J or recklessly calling him a bitch nigga. He'll knock his ass out. He's gonna do this, and that. And like, nigga, we was just talking about Ray J. And what I said about Ray J, remember the Saucy Santana shit? Where I was like, yo, Ray J was saying like, yo, he'll get niggas to rape niggas, to fuck a nigga, another nigga in the ass. And I really believe that shit. You know? It's some jailhouse shit, but niggas is coming out left and right talking about like, yeah, them niggas like dick. You know? I don't know if niggas is just comfortable with the shit and stuff like that. I don't know. That's over my pay grade. I don't get into those type of situations with niggas. But this nigga, Ray J, he's about that shit in California. I think this is what I think. I tell niggas this all the time. I think Ray J can press the buttons on niggas. And when I said press the button on niggas, is like if you're in California, you doing some reckless shit, it's gonna be hard for you to get out of California. There's only a few people that can press that button. Ray J and Kendrick Lamar, and Snoop is one of them. That's what I can say. Maybe Wack, yes, because Wack been doing this shit forever. Wack and Big U been doing this shit forever. There's a few other niggas, but those are those niggas right there. Those are those niggas is like, yo, you say some shit, it's going to be hard for you to leave that state. You're going to need security. You know? Because they know everything. And the thing about it, it's not that they're dangerous, it's that they have so much resources. Their resources is crazy. And that's why, like, if you look at it, when you have that type of resources and you go to jail, them niggas try to get you out the state. Plain and simple. The government try to get you out the state. Like, nah, this nigga can't stay here. He can't do his 20 years in California. Let's send him to Arizona. That's what them niggas do. That's what them niggas do. They'll send you out there. And the thing about it, this is why I always tell people all the time, they should have been respect Ray J. And this is why I say he's top 10, one of the R&B. He put out great songs and he did crazy features for people. I think people forget about his features. He do got his little singles and shit like that, but it's his features that's crazy. Hey, sexy lady, and it's nice to know you. That song was crazy. Everybody was bumping that shit. I still bump that shit. And this nigga did his own song for his own fucking reality show. Like, real talk. Ray J made some money. Ray J did his thing. It's like, yo, why we acting like Ray J's not that nigga? But to get back into the conversation, Ray J responded. Just like any other nigga who do. Nigga, there was some crackheads in there. He said, like, yo, only way we can solve this if we fight. And you have to respect that, because at the end of the day, you can't be out here disrespecting people. Like, this nigga Kodak Black know that shit. He has to understand, this shit ain't Florida. Like, them niggas is crazy in Florida. He been doing that shit for the illest minute, disrespecting people. He disrespected Nipsey when nigga was trying to pull his girl after his wife, after Nipsey died like a few weeks later. Niggas had to press him about that shit. Talk about shit. Yo, I think the nigga's on fentanyl. I think the nigga got fentanyl in the system. Like, yo, only fentanyl. And the thing about it, I was thinking it was coke. I was thinking it's coke because Florida is known for coke. Most of them niggas is cokeheads in Florida. No, I'm not trying to shit on them, but them niggas love cocaine down there. They like that shit like weed. But this shit sounds crazy. This sounds like the devil drugs. Like, yeah, the white girl's the devil drug too, but it sounds like fentanyl, my nigga. Fentanyl or heroin. Sounds like one of those motherfuckers. And that shit's fucking him up. And he doesn't look good. And that's why I said, like, yo, is this nigga the new Gator? Don't forget, this nigga did the song. This is the only nigga that sold his soul to Tekashi 6ix9ine. Nobody will do a song with this nigga but him. Because he needed money. This nigga needed money. What did he need money for? What, drugs? What, you sold all your cars? He probably sold all his cars and was just getting high. When's the last time this nigga put out a song before that shit? It's been a while. Was he getting high? Was he getting turned up? Was he partying too much? Was he doing things that he wasn't supposed to be doing? It's like, my nigga, he could have did a feature with anybody. This nigga was like, I'll pay you $1 million to do a feature with him. That's desperation right there, my nigga. $1 million? And did that song even hit number one? Like, yo. Nobody would do a song with this nigga. But this nigga does a song. Then when he rapped, he sounded crazy. It's like anybody didn't see it. Like, yo, is this man all right? Calling the nigga a rat in his own song. Like, yo, you lost your bitch to a rat. Da, 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 da. Yo, there's something crazy about that situation. That's all I'm saying. And like, Ray J was the only nigga who was trying to get him some help because he was sorry to see it that way. But the nigga tried to violate on Ray J. So Ray J was like, yo, I want the fade. He's like, I want this nigga to get better and I want to fight the nigga. And like, I don't even doubt Ray J for that shit. Even though Ray J had that animosity with him in the first place because of the whole situation where the nigga was disrespecting him. And the thing, who knows? Maybe this nigga Kodak Black was doing some shady shit trying to like probably talk to this nigga's what nigga. Kodak Black is known for that shit. Trying to talk to niggas' girls and shit. So this nigga was probably trying to talk to his wife. And he was like, yo, let me just be on my peaceful shit. Because Ray J always try to be on some nice shit with people. Yeah, the nigga's a little bit messy. Yeah, we know that. But at the end of the day, he always, to me, Ray J has the best heart. For everybody. He'll talk crazy to you if you talk crazy to him. And you could just tell it that's what type of person is. But he always had a good heart. He always has compassion for niggas. Plain and simple. That nigga had compassion for people. And like you could tell that shit was on some downer. Like the way he was acting like he was on a downer. What type of drugs is this on downers? The way he was acting on Drink Champs is like nigga. Like that's why I was like, yo, damn, should this nigga really put out that tape? That's what we thinking. Like, should he really put that shit out? Like this nigga looks wild out here. Put it this way. Let's say if Jay-Z was acting the same way. Would niggas put that shit out? And we're not saying this nigga's Jay-Z or no Jay-Z level, but will we put that shit out if Jay-Z was acting like that? Absolutely not. Cause PR will have to fix that shit. And you already know that shit was cut out and stuff and like cut and edited. It's like, yo, there was so much shit going on in that tape. It was a clusterfuck, my nigga. It was crazy. And like I say, he did, nigga. We should have knew something when he did a song with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh, you just snitch on me, nigga. It doesn't matter. Snitch is a snitch. You say it all the time. It's like saying if like, oh, I'm gonna give you an example. So if Whitey Bulger snitch in Boston and comes down to Florida, are you gonna help? Are you gonna sell drugs with this nigga? Are you gonna do dirt with this nigga? Absolutely not. Are you gonna give this nigga a chance to get any criminal activities or make any money with? Absolutely not, because you're gonna go to jail. I know this is music, but at the end of the day, this is how you're supposed to think of things. And I'm not saying what's his name. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a bad nigga. I don't know the nigga. I don't want to know the nigga. Those type of niggas I stay far away from. I've been around niggas like that. And the reason why? My uncle went to jail because of niggas like that. My cousins went to jail because of niggas like that. I know niggas back in the days, they were fucking with niggas. This nigga had a wire on him. Thank God I was in Vermont at the time. That's how niggas is. Niggas will wear wires around you and thinking everything is sweet. And this is what I think. The nigga's a new Gator. And this shit's gonna go get worse. If this nigga don't get help, this shit's gonna get worse. He's gonna do the last thing he's gonna do, like I said, the Gator dance. The nigga's gonna be doing the Gator. Half of these niggas in the record labels doing in the industry is doing the Gator dance because they all high. They all do the Gator dance. That's what I think. I think all them niggas do some type of Gator dance. But the next thing we're gonna talk about, this bitch ass nigga Darius Jackson. Jesus Christ. I knew, and I was telling my cousin too, this shit was gonna happen. Darius Jackson and Keke Palmer. Them waffle colored niggas. Jesus Christ. Them waffle color mixed breed niggas. I swear to God. I swear to God, them mixed breed niggas. Oh my God. Keke Palmer, yo, that nigga finally put pause on her ass, man. That bitch was embarrassing that nigga for like 2-3 months. That nigga was looking like the stay-at-home dad, ain't making no money. And this is why I always tell niggas all the time, yo, y'all better stop messing with them ain't shit niggas. Darius Miles is an ain't shit nigga. Ain't shit nigga. Ain't got no money. Ain't got no rent. Ain't got no car. Ain't got shit. He is an ain't shit nigga. Something just flipped and this nigga, yo. This nigga was grounding and pounding her ass. Jesus Christ, Darius. Yo, then this sucker ass brother try to this nigga try to defend that shit. Nah, nigga. Can't defend that shit. He beat the brakes off of Kiki, man. Jesus Christ, sugar. So what happened? I'm not laughing at her that she got beat up, but this whole situation is just crazy because I was just telling my boy, I was like, yo, this nigga's gonna put his hands on her. He's like, nah, this nigga's a sucker. He's a simp. Nigga, those are the niggas that be putting their hands on women. Yo, he gonna get fed up and gonna put his hands on her. Nah, nigga, he's a bitch ass nigga. Woo, 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 woo. He gonna cry and leave like Drake. Nah, nigga, he gonna put his hands on her and watch. Drake is probably the same way too. Them niggas don't like taking losses, man, especially like that type of loss. But this nigga was, he beat the brakes off of Kiki Palmer, man, and like that shit was caught on tape. They were giving, pictures went around of this nigga basically looking like he fucking body slammed her, pulling her, like, it was crazy, talking shit in her face. Nigga. Like I told y'all, this is what I think happened. This nigga got tired of looking like he flipped. The nigga flipped. He was tired of taking all that fucking abuse. She was probably calling him a bitch ass nigga. Like I was saying, he ain't shit nigga. You ain't got nothing. Only thing you got is sperm. That's it. You ain't got no money. You living in my house. You drive the car that I bought you. She was probably doing that shit. Emasculating the nigga. Like, Jesus Christ. That nigga wasn't getting no respect in the house. Not even the son. The son was even looking at him. Nigga, you ain't my daddy, nigga. You just a sperm donor, nigga. Even the son was disrespecting the Darius nigga. Like, that nigga ain't getting no respect in the house, my nigga. So niggas was probably up in his ears like, damn, nigga, what you gonna do? I just see you. Because you gotta look at it like, this is why I think all this shit started because of, and this is why I blame, nigga. I don't blame Darius. I don't blame Kiki Palmer. I blame Usher. The reason why I blame Usher, because he did what he did on video. This bitch started dancing up on him and stuff like that. And like, shit went sideways. Shit goes sideways all the time, man, with niggas, bitches and shit. That nigga Usher knew he wasn't supposed to do that. That was Usher's fault, my nigga. Usher messed up that half of a happy home, my nigga. He was alright being a fucking stay-at-home pops. Being a sperm donor. An ain't shit nigga. She was happy with that ain't shit nigga. But no, here goes Usher want to sing and dance up on a bitch and stuff. And nigga, that's why niggas carry guns out here. But you knew you could mess with this nigga because he was a light-skinned nigga. Light-skinned waffle color looking nigga. I blame Usher, my nigga. And the reason, like I said, I blame Usher for this situation. This shit would have never happened if Usher didn't do what he did, my nigga. Kiki Palmer wouldn't got beat the fuck up. The mama wouldn't be talking shit. It's nigga, this shit looks crazy for Kiki Palmer, my nigga. She got a restraining order. Now Usher about to come up and Daddy's home. Yeah. Usher gonna come in the song singing Daddy's home and shit. I think Usher, this is what I think. I think Usher planned that shit, my nigga. He's like, let this nigga put his hands on him. I'm gonna be right back in that house. Daddy's home. The boobies is popping out on Kiki Palmer. She wasn't looking like that like a few years ago. She was looking like the homie. Now she look, yo. The boobies is popping out. That's what he's saying. He got the milk. Like, yo, she got the milk action up in there and stuff like that and everything. You know, it's just, yo, Usher's going crazy. Usher's having a good time right now. Usher, yo, honestly, and this is what I think. I think Usher's laughing right now. Because he's about to move in with, I'm telling you, he's about to live with Keke Palmer. Both of them niggas are single now. What did Usher said to them niggas? It's hard being single out here. This nigga might not be single anymore. He might not be single anymore. I think he was preying on Keke Palmer for her to break up with her. Niggas do that. Niggas do that. They cause problems in other niggas' relationships and stuff like that so they could go back and forth, my nigga. Because they see what they didn't see before. Now they see it as like, yo, let me fuck up this happy home, my nigga. This bitch nigga ain't paying no bills. Kiki ain't, baby, you ain't gonna have to pay another bill ever. I'm Usher. I'm Usher Raymond. You want another baby? I'll give you one. Telling you, this is what Usher was doing. Y'all might think y'all think I might bullshitting right now. Hold on a second. I gotta charge my computer. So, like I was saying, yo, I think Usher planned this shit. I think this is all Usher's fault. This is just my theory, everybody. I'm not saying Usher did it. This is just a theory of mine. You know? Usher was... What? This shit happens all the time. It happened with Rihanna and Chris Brown. And I think Drake did that shit. I think Drake was fucking preying off of Rihanna. Then she was fucking around. She was like, yo, this nigga's a sucker nigga. I don't want to fuck with Drake no more. That's why them niggas ain't friends. Like, yo, she was probably like, yo, this nigga Drake was probably crying after sex or some shit, my nigga. That's why she stopped fucking with him. Yeah. Drake wasn't a Drake before. Drake wasn't, niggas wasn't fucking with Drake like that back in those days when she was fucking with Rihanna. Only the soft niggas was. You know? I still don't fuck with Drake. He got some dope songs, but I'm not gonna be bumping that shit in my car. You know? I'm just not a fan. It just I can't relate to that shit, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. You know, but we all gotta say this too. Like, yo, niggas don't give a fuck about Darius anyways. That nigga was saying some shit about black people and shit. When there was a black situation and stuff. So let that nigga burn his bridges. We don't give a fuck about that nigga. We're actually happy that we're doing content about this shit. You know? We're not happy that she got beat the fuck up or body slammed or some shit, but like nigga, we're glad we kicking your motherfucking back in, my nigga. Niggas never liked you in the first place. I'm gonna be honest, my nigga. Personally. But also, your son got a new daddy. It's Usher, my nigga. Yo, your son got a new daddy now, nigga. It's Usher. Usher's moving into that house, my nigga. That's what I think. Yo, I know that's foul, my nigga, but yo, I really think Usher's gonna move into that house. Yo, y'all gonna have to prove me wrong about that shit, but yo, I hope Usher move into that fucking house. Them niggas already did a video together. Usher already caused problems in that house and shit. Like, yo, nigga. I'm gonna tell you a story. I used to go out with this girl when I was younger. I was like 18. Yo, everything was sweet, but the thing about it, I just started finding things about her, man. Like she always lying. Then she caused problems in the relationship because she didn't want to be with it. She wanted to fuck with my friend because my friend probably gave her some fake shit talking about, oh yeah, I'll do this for you, I'll do that. He's a clown, probably saying that shit about me and shit like that, and smiling in my face. That's how niggas is. Then after that, she broke up with me, started going out with this nigga. Oh, it just happened. You know, bitches. It just happened, nigga. That didn't happen. You planned that shit. But at the time, I was a soft ass nigga. Like it was so bad. Like yo, her father was calling me her ex boyfriend's name and just trying to disrespect me. You know, it it was crazy. And the funny about it, my auntie went out with her. My uncle went out with her aunt. You know, God rest his soul. He passed away. Was it with his mama? Like a week after his mama passed away. And nigga, I went through so much shit with this girl, man. Like every time I came back, cause I was traveling after I left this bitch. I was traveling. I was messing around with other girls and stuff. But every like year and a half, 4 years, I end up seeing her. We end up hooking up again until she got pregnant. She got pregnant by this other guy. Oh yeah, I'm pregnant by And the crazy thing too, she got robbed by her boyfriend with this girl on a bat buster Brockton. She tried to press charges on this nigga. The nigga, the nigga and girl beat the charges and stuff. She still ends up fucking with the nigga, get pregnant by the nigga. So she told me, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I was like, I never want to talk to you ever again. She's like, oh, we can be friends. I was like, and I already know where this shit was going. I seen with PTSD, man, that trauma. I was like, yo, I never want to talk to you again. If you see me in the streets, just act like you don't know me. I was like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to say hi. Just act like, just act like we never went out. Okay, that was the last time I ever spoke to her. Then my auntie passed away. I seen, I seen her father. And they used to call me Billy. Because my uncle was one of my uncle's name in Florida. Speaking of fucking Kodak Black, my uncle Billy, he passed away too. That was my Grammy's brother. He passed away. I just always used his name as an alias back in the day. And I seen her father. I was like, he said, oh, Billy, how's everything? I'm like, I'm fine. And he's like, yo, we should change numbers so you could talk to my daughter. I was like, yo, the best thing, and I told him, this is what I told him too. The best thing I ever did in my life was not talk to your daughter ever again. I don't think that would be a great idea. Yo, he looked at me crazy. Like, and to think about it, he couldn't get mad because he know that was true. I was like, yo, right, that's the best thing I ever do is stayed away from your daughter. I was like, I would never. I was like, I would never in a million years talk to your daughter, kid, my nigga. Yo, this nigga looked at me so crazy. He was like, yo, that Billy ain't Billy no more. This nigga. I think that was the last time, but I was like, yo, it's great seeing you. I was like, but because you gotta look at it, her family gave me a lot of hell because of her. Gave me a lot of hell. Like I met this girl when I turned like I met this girl when I was like 17 and she was like 15, 16. And she told me she was older than me. But it was still legal in Massachusetts, because I was turning 18. So I met her when I was like illegal. So I was like, Jesus Christ. Then after that, they was like, oh, it's all right. Woo, 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 woo. We'd rather you go out with her than somebody else because I was a good kid, man. I'll do anything for anybody, you know? Anybody wants a good person, but she always had me in situations, had me chasing niggas with bats and stuff, fighting niggas and niggas running their mouth about me, niggas talking shit about me. I was like, nigga. She was trying to change me. I was like, yo, you know what? I was like, yo, I was with this girl for a year and a half of problems. But after that, I just left the fucking girl alone, my nigga. That's why, like, when I was younger, I just never stayed with a girl that long. I just had fun, you know. But it was nuts, man. It was nuts. That shit was hell, man. And that's what fucking Darius is going to do right now, nigga. This nigga got her pregnant. So this nigga has to deal with her for 18 years. So waffle color niggas, man. Them niggas get on my nerves. Them bougie niggas. Those are some bougie niggas. I don't like those the mixed niggas thinking like they don't gotta pick a motherfucking side. Cause if the cop stops them, my nigga, they ain't gonna be like, yo, I'm white. I'm half white. Nah, them niggas look at you black nigga. Nah, baby, we ain't picking and choosing over here. So oh my gosh. So the next day we I'm sorry, man. We was I'm sorry, I just went off topic with that, man. Again, man, also subscribe. Like again, I'm gonna tell y'all again, subscribe and leave comments, and if you want to give donations, definitely give no donations, man. Yo, we popping right now. The Rocheland podcast is popping right now, so I just want y'all to have fun listening to this shit. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is this Nigerian. She's the real 40-year-old version, man. Jesus Christ, her name is Yvonne Orji. Nigerian chick. This is how people supposed to really be living, but you know, people like to fornicate in this world because we live in the Western hemisphere right now. Western civilization. They over sexualize things and shit. So I'm gonna do some research on her. I didn't write anything down, but I'm gonna start right now. Yeah, but all I gotta tell you, yo, she's popping right now. That girl's popping. Damn, but her last name is Orgy too. So she's a director. She's not a director. She's an actress and a comedian. She's an actress and comedian, and yeah, she's almost 40. She turns 40 December 2nd. 83. I was born in 85, but she was born in 83. Nobody didn't bust her back through yet, but homegirls from Nigeria. A few movies that she just started into the movie world too, man. The movie industry. She was in Vacation Friends 2, Blackened, Vacation Friends, Spontaneous Night was a Night School. Yo, she did a little bit. She did her thing a little bit. She just started, man. You could say 2011. I don't know what she was doing before then, but you know, she was busting. She was getting her thing, you know, getting her career on and popping. You know, we gotta salute her for that, and also, you know, holding her composures of like not having sex. She almost 40 years old, man. I know, and the thing about it, this is what I'm saying right now. Right now, she's a hot commodity of a woman right now. This is what niggas might be chasing after this now because, you know, and I think she knows that. I don't want to say she's a thirst trap, but like niggas is leaving their wives for this girl right here. Yeah. She's a virgin. Nobody bust her back through. They know what they getting. Yo. She's cute. She's not ugly. Oh yeah. And especially if you like Africans. Oh yeah. They doing their thing. Who knows? You might get a freak too. You know, she's kind of look like a freak too, but yeah, she's doing her thing. She's a virgin. Like she's doing everything right, man. It's just she ain't got no kids right now, but she better like save up her eggs or something because like niggas right now, you know how these women are doing it now, where like they're not, they're not having sex with anybody or anything. They just I don't know what these niggas is doing now. It's like these girls just giving out coochie everywhere and stuff, and it's just getting beat down. And this girl, nobody ain't beat her back in yet, but telling you, man, niggas is about to start going after her. Niggas going after her right now. They be like, yo, this is the girl I've been looking for. All that shit. And the thing about it, all y'all red pill niggas and stuff like that, all that bullshit y'all been talking about, this is the bitch y'all been talking about. She got a career. She didn't fuck nobody. She living life. You know? This is a married type of woman. She don't need your money. Even if you want to sign up, if you want to do a prenup, you can sign a prenup. But right now, she's she's doing her thing, my nigga. You know what else? What else? Let me tell you some more about her and stuff like that. Cause that's why I never got about the red pill community and stuff like that. The red pill community is weird, my nigga. Those are all those niggas that like they nerds. They wasn't getting no bitches and shit like that. And this is how they think women are. Or they like foreign niggas. All they are. That's all they are. Foreign niggas. Andrew Tate, British. Fucking Amoru. Fucking Sundanese. Walter. Fucking Barbados. Fucking what's it? Pearl. What's her name? Hannah Pearl. She's from Chicago, but she was grown in a family where her mother didn't do shit. Like I'm just being honest. Like, nigga. And Pearl's almost pushing 30. She need to hurry the fuck up. All this industry, all this internet shit doing. She need to get her back blown out. And she probably already got her back blown out and stuff like that. But, like I said, she needs to hurry up, my nigga, because, nigga, the way how she be talking, she's going to have to, marry somebody. I know she like black men and shit, but the way how she be talking, man, she ain't getting no black Americans. She might get one of them Nigerians or those fucking those tribal African niggas and stuff like that. Africans and shit like that. It is what it is, man. She ain't getting no like ain't no real cause she get one of them hood niggas, she'll change her way real fast. Cause she'll be getting dicked down on the basis. She gonna have to learn how to cook some food. And she gonna have to put seasoning in her fucking food. You can't be cooking that bullshit that you be cooking. We don't want no mayonnaise in our sandwiches and stuff. A whole bunch of mayonnaise and stuff. We don't want that bullshit. I'm gonna fucking judging her. I'm gonna fucking racially fucking. We took all that racial profiling. Mm. I'm all racially profiling fucking fucking Pearl. Talk about she gonna have to put salt and pepper in her food. So fucking what's the Goya season? Niggas is wildin', my nigga. Yeah, man. Pearl can't be doing that shit, man. She gonna end up like Kiki Palmer fucking around, nigga. Yeah, niggas is wildin', my nigga. I'm sorry, Kiki Palmer. I was just joking. Yo, I'm sorry. I know it might be too early, but yo, I'm sorry. But nigga, get some money. I'll send you some flowers and some shit just for an apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bubba. But anyways, this is what I'm saying. Pearl, you need to hurry up, man. Cause you know how white people's eggs and stuff, they don't last that long. Yeah, you don't got those black genetics where them niggas will still be having babies at the age of like 40 and 50 and shit. When y'all eggs go, y'all niggas eggs go. So all I'm saying, Pearl, and I'm being nice, you can't be doing this shit. Why y'all think y'all be having babies so early and shit? Because y'all don't produce like that. Like black people, we took it. And the thing about it's probably in our genetics because when we was in slavery, we took care of everybody's babies and stuff. And, niggas was breeders and shit, you know? Especially my ass. I think my ancestors were breeders or some type of shit, my nigga. And the reason why, nigga, I be putting in work, you know? If I was single, what? I'll be fucking right now. You know? Have a whole bunch of options and shit. Get yourself a girl, man. You gotta settle down. You can't keep on doing with that. You can't keep on doing that stuff. But all I'm saying, Pearl, you need to hurry up, have that baby. You too, what's the name? Yvonne. Save up your eggs or something. Do that weird Western, that Western shit where they put your eggs in a fucking like freezer or some shit like that. I don't know what the white people be doing. That's what they be doing, but all I'm saying is a nigga. I'm telling you, niggas gonna marry her real fast. She is. This is who I'm gonna relate her to. She ain't dumb like her. She ain't stupid like her. She ain't no singer. She's a Jessica Simpson. Don't forget, Jessica Simpson didn't have sex until she got married. And that's how this girl is right now. She didn't have sex until she got married. Telling you, a nigga gonna be busting her back. Boom, boom, boom. Telling you, man. Y'all niggas thinking I'm joking. You know? Niggas gonna bust her back through. I'm telling you, she's probably getting flowers right now, my nigga. Cause everybody found out this girl's a virgin and she's cute. Nigga, I bet you even Kodak Black is hopping on that. Kodak Black is hopping on that. His thirsty ass is hopping on that. I'm surprised Drake didn't jump on that yet. But Drake be fucking with too many porn stars and shit like that. She go to Drake, she kind of like that. And the thing about it, that's a high value woman right there. That's gonna be the question. Is this 40-year-old virgin right here, Yvonne Orji? Is she a high value woman? Yeah. My whole opinion, this is what I think. I think she's a high value woman. And the reason why? She has money. She don't have to work. She just started her career. So it's not like, because she started 2011, 2013? She started doing her acting career and comedian career. She probably been doing comedy for years. But acting, she just started like 2011, I believe. She's a virgin. She probably down to earth. She's probably a little weird because she never experienced that type of shit. But like my nigga, she got all her shit together. She got all her teeth. You know. Damn, nigga. Niggas is sliding in her DM right now. All the rich niggas, all the rich niggas is like, yo, I'll buy you into a marriage right now. Them niggas is giving her rings left to right, right to left. They don't give a fuck right now. They're doing their thing. I think I think niggas is in love at first sight right now. They look at that girl, they're in love like, yo, this is the girl I want right there. I'm telling you, why ain't Andrew Tate ain't talking about this girl? Why ain't fucking Fresh and Fit talking about this girl? Why ain't fucking Pearl? Pearl's hating right now. Pearl would have been jumped on this. Why ain't Candace Owens talking about this type of girl? Why they ain't talking about this girl? Cause them bitches is hating right now. All that shit that they were talking, all being, oh, girls' virginity and shit like that. That's what niggas want, nigga. Why y'all ain't talking about her? Why her name ain't in that category right now? Why niggas ain't saying anything? Cause them bitches is hating right now. Yo, I'm telling you, this is what I think. Yvonne is, what's the word? She's the women's of women's in this generation right now. This is a girl I think everybody should look at. Like, yo, girl never had sex, never had no sexual touch that we know of. Niggas never touched the coochie or not, nor nothing. All of that. But niggas ain't talking about that. Now niggas right now, this is gay. This is in the industry right now, this is go time. The go time is like, yo, is niggas gonna touch that up? Is niggas gonna do this, and that? She's like, yo, I'm waiting for marriage. And the thing about it, she ain't with no witchcraft or no Illuminati because she said, yo, I'm a Christian. I'm going on my Christian ways. And the thing about it, I had an auntie like that. She was like 50. I don't think anybody touched her. I think she died a virgin. She was like in her 60s or some shit like that. My Grammy told me something like that. I think it was my Grammy sister. Like, she didn't get married, so she didn't fuck. She didn't get her backbone out or anything. But it's like you just like, is it gonna happen? Now everybody's thinking like, yo, they should have a reality show on this girl's like, yo, is this shit gonna happen? Who she dating? And they had a reality show too on this on that tall chick. That tall chick that was a virgin and stuff like that. And niggas was like, yo, I'm gonna beat this up tonight. Then they was like, oh, I'm a virgin. I'm waiting till I get married, until I find somebody. And she had all these fucking like, she had all these fucking she had this big ass checklist on how she wanted a nigga to be and stuff like that. And the nigga was like, I ain't marrying this crazy bitch. And she was a waffle color bitch. She wanted them mixed breed bitches too. Niggas don't want them mixed breed bitches no more. Niggas want a black girl or they want a white girl. They don't want these mixed breed bitches and stuff because they want to know which side they gonna go on. Some niggas do, but other niggas like, I don't got time for that bullshit, my nigga. One day you want to act black, another way you want to act white. Nah, nigga, I'm good. That's why niggas don't like mixed breed bitches and stuff like that. They might fuck. But that's like, nigga, that's like two personalities, my nigga. It's two fucking personalities right there. You don't know if this bitch gonna be black or you don't know if this bitch gonna be white. Like, bitch, make up your mind. What do you want to be? You want to be black? All right, cut the white side out. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I want my food to be made as like a black person. I don't want my food with no salt and pepper. Yeah, I'm racially profiling. Get my nigga. I'm sorry, white people. But yeah, that should be crazy, bro. It just I think, yo, that nigga whoever blows out her back, you know what? This is what I think. And this is what I think should happen. Yvonne, you should get a nigga from 6 to 8 inches. Have that nigga blow out your back. That's gonna be your husband right there. Let that be your husband. Don't get no little Willie, cause you get a little Willie, man, it's gonna fuck it up. Oh, this nigga's only 3 to 4 inches. Nah, fuck that. You should get the heavy duty shit. You should go all in. Telling you, don't get the little Willie. It's gonna fuck up your day. Then you're gonna have a bad experience. Yeah, trust me. I know women. That's why I made the show Sincerely My Paramore. Oh shit. All right, I'm sorry. I've been talking so much trash and shit. I've been talking a lot of shit. But the show's over. That was the last topic. Zerka, Zerka strong. This is what we're gonna say. Zerka strong. So I'm sorry, Zerka, man, but I had to say that shit. Zerka strong. Zerka will overcome. We shall overcome. You should sing the slave songs, my nigga, cause you got your ass whooped, my nigga. You will overcome this shit, bro. Oh my god, my nigga. Kodak Black man, stay off the Fetty Wap, my niggas. Niggas, nigga, we know you was on drugs, nigga. You was on the downers. And Ray J, man, we don't blame you, man. You know, that was fucking, this nigga just had one of them fucking dope fiend. The nigga probably relapsed, my nigga, or he had, we don't know. It's not your fault, Ray J. And Kiki Palmer, Darius Jackson, it was not your fault. It was it was Usher's fault. I'm blaming Usher for this. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I know I'm forgetting somebody else. Hold on one second. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, and Gunna, we know you bit the cheese, my nigga. So Gunna, we know you bit that cheese, my nigga. You know we know you had things to do, bro. So, you had to go buy Christmas presents, my nigga. You left your boy Young Thug in there. You a foul ass nigga. And you're foul for sticking up for him, big Unc you. I'm gonna call you Unc you. Uncle you, man. I can't believe you stick up for this nigga. But hey, y'all do what y'all do, nigga. Yo, y'all have a good day, man. And I'm gonna have another show soon. But we had a great time tonight. I told y'all niggas we're gonna have a great time. So enjoy your night. Hopefully, I'll see you again. Hopefully, you'll hear us again, and through this week we'll hear it again, and you'll see this. Also, I got the episodes of the other one coming out with the act, and I talked about Michael Irvin and shit like that. And this is what I'm gonna say. I don't think Michael Irvin was wrong now. I'm glad Michael Irvin did what he did, my nigga. And I probably said that, but yo, Michael Irvin, you fuck your own son's career up. That nigga ain't leaving your house, nigga, now. Yo, Michael Irvin, that nigga ain't leaving your house. That nigga's not leaving your house. You gonna be taking that care of that nigga until the day you die, my nigga. He's a bum now. He ain't got no income no more. You better off trying to put him through college again. Until again, y'all have a nice night.